Hi all! This lecture will help you write philosophy essays. We're going to focus on the thesis of a philosophy essay. The thesis is the most important component of an essay. This is because all the essay revolves around the thesis. The introduction presents the thesis. The arguments defend or prove the thesis. The conclusion restates the thesis. An adequate thesis is the first step to a good essay. It is very difficult that an essay that states an inappropriate thesis will be a good essay. And what is a thesis? It is a controversial opinion expressed in a concise sentence. The main characteristics of the thesis are that is relevant to a prompt. If the prompt asks a question, the thesis must answer this question. It expresses a coherent opinion. It is not just a statement of fact, something that we all know, for example, that for Heidegger technology is a way of revealing. That will not be an opinion, that will not be a thesis, that's just a statement of fact. It is controversial. It is expressed in a concise sentence, preferably in the first paragraph of your essay. It gives the reader an idea of what to expect in the rest of the essay. Now, what is not a thesis? It is not a statement of fact, something that we all know. It is not an idea of an author studied in class. It is not overly general. It is not merely obvious. Let's use a silly example to put in practice what we just learned. The prompt may be in the form of a topic, dogs and philosophy, a question, should we talk to our dogs about philosophy? Or a thesis statement, talking to our dogs about philosophy will improve our thinking skills. Now, what do you think about this thesis? There are a lot of reasons to philosophize with your dog. It is very general, it is not a concrete opinion. What do you think about this one? The question of the role of dogs in philosophy is an interesting question. It is off-topic, it has low information, and it is too general again. What do you think about this one? We should respect dogs in the same way we respect human beings. It seems like an adequate thesis, but it is totally off-topic. What do you think about this thesis? Talking philosophy with dogs can show us a valuable perspective that we might not otherwise consider. It is a good thesis. Now let's study a serious example from political philosophy. The prompt is, sortition should be part of any system of democracy. Sortition is the selection of a government by lottery. What do you think about this thesis? Sortition was an important part of Athenian democracy. It is true, but it is a statement of fact. It is not an opinion. What do you think about this one? Organizing political participation by lottery is an interesting option for democracies. It is too general and it has low information. What do you think about this one? Sortition should be part of any system of democracy. It is okay, it is controversial, but it could be more specific. What do you think about this other one? Sortition is a way of involving more people in government and deepening their commitment to democracy, making the system more stable. It is good, controversial, and you are already giving your argument, which is a very good point for a thesis. What do you think about this last one? Sortition is democracy at its worst because it puts people who have no idea what they are doing in positions of power. It is good, it is controversial and focused. Note that you don't have to agree with the prompt. Your thesis will be graded less on its content and more on the criteria we discussed at the beginning of the lecture. Remember that a good thesis is relevant to the prompt, it expresses a coherent opinion, it is controversial, it is expressed in a concise sentence, it gives the reader an idea of what to expect of the rest of the essay, it is not a statement of fact, it is not an idea of an author studied in class, it is not overly general, and it is not merely obvious. Hope you have a good day, and remember to read the prompt and instructions of the essay 1 on Brightspace. Begin preparing the essay with time.